My name is Dan Rees from ZebranoWoodcraft.com, and in this video tutorial I will show you my process for creating a wood-turned razor handle with a stone inlay. The process begins with opening the razor kit and measuring the brass tube that will form the centre of the handle. The tube is 75mm, so mark and cut the wood blank at 80mm, which is slightly more than needed to give room for error. Next, mount the blank for drilling. I'm using the lathe here, but you can also use a drill press if you have one big enough. With the hole drilled, it's time to apply some CA glue to the brass tube and push it carefully into the wooden blank. Trim the ends of the blank with a barrel trimmer. Mount the blank on a pen mandrel and go to work with a roughing gouge to start shaping the razor handle. When the desired shape has been achieved, sand the razor handle up to a 600 grit. With a parting tool, gently mark where the two inlay channels will be cut and create two grooves. Finish cutting the grooves with a triangular file until they are deep enough to accommodate the stone inlays. With the inlays cut, it's time to start setting the stone. Here I am using a medium viscosity CA glue and finely crushed malachite. Carefully apply a few drops of CA into the groove using a thin cocktail stick. Try and avoid spillover and get as much as you can in the recess. While the glue is still wet, pour some of the dust on. Wait until it is cured and then brush off the excess. Repeat the process as many times as necessary to ensure the inlay channels are filled completely and there are no nasty gaps. Clean up the inlay with whatever chisels suit you best. Sand the blank up to a 1200 grit and clean with white spirit. Change to using non-stick bushings. I made mine with HDPE and prepare for CA finishing. Simply apply a few drops of CA to the blank and rub it in quickly with a paper towel. Spray the blank with superglue activator and wait 30 to 60 seconds before applying another coat. Repeat until you've built up 15 coats of CA. Take the blank off the mandrel and carefully remove the bushings. This is where non-stick bushings are a godsend. Wet sand from 240 grit, working methodically up to a 12,000 grit to create a smooth and even surface. Use a little white spirit on a paper towel to apply tripoli and then move on to rouge polishing compounds. Rub the compounds into the blank and gently buff until an epic shininess has been achieved. Finally, assemble the razor in a drill press clamp or a fancy pen assembly kit if you have one. Pop the razor in, admire your handiwork and go for a well-deserved shave. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to see more tutorials. To see more of my work, you can find me at www.ZebranoWoodcraft.com.